Hello, orcs and humans. Today I want to talk about a very controversial topic because for the ones of you that don't know yet, has been found that the mission table is going to be present even in Battle for Azeroth. In fact, two mission tables have been spotted, one in the city of Boralus and one in the city of Zuldazar in the Horde Hub have been found two mission tables in a recent Q&A, game director Ian Azeroth told us that he's going to be present, but less involved than the mission table that we found in Legion, which is found kinda weird because the only involvement of the mission table in Legion was around the time gating to unlock the third relic slot on your artifact weapon, and that's what he did. You can potentially do not care about it for nothing. So first of all, we know that no one really likes the mission table. In Warlords of Draenor, of course, was just a chore because it was so mandatory for it, and the rewards were so important. In Legion, it became a little less fundamental to do because it still does a mediocre source of gold, around 3-4k gold per day, but you are not sure that every day you will find quests with gold rewards, and the rest of the quests are pretty much tied to your followers, so there is no any character progression that you can do on that. And regardless, the mission table in Battle for Azeroth has been found how the followers and the troops will be. So we will have wide quality troops that we will have various kind of it, so not just two related to our class, but related to our faction. So our presence gnomes or goblin, engineer, the night elf sentinels, Gilneans hunters, and so on. Plus some green and probably followers that you can upgrade of specialty like Rexar or Atric. That's all we know about. We don't know about the mission. We know that they have their own kind of resource called war supply, and that's the story. And what I say is that I don't like that Blizzard have this habit to, when they found that something that they add to the game is not liked by the people, they tend to make it less impactful and completely be something that you don't need to care about, instead to fixing it and making it more fun to the players. So for example, something that I always like to see from the mission table is like, let's get straight with the mission up. I forgot to do this one. Okay, as you can see, we are on the standard UI, so I send my troops. And what I would like to see is, instead to have this bonus roll percentage, I would like to see something like, okay, let's imagine that to collect these 1500 gold, I need instead not to reach this bonus roll of percent of 100. Let's instead make me go outside the world. So let's imagine, for example, that probably there is a camp of the enemy faction. We send our troops to deal with them, and if we travel to the zone where our troops are fighting and we beat the alliance commander or whatsoever, then we can collect the bonus reward. And with the phasing technology that Blizzard has right now, it would be really cool because they could also make, when you go to that zone, the zone became, for example, phase, you see your troops, your follower fighting over the enemy, and they will rally up the morale when you see you coming, joining the battle. And after you defeat the enemy commander, the rest of the enemy troops will scatter around and you will go home and collect all the rewards. This would be a cool idea, because also this make you something to, first of all, it's fix the situation that Blizzard would like to see with the mission table. Something that makes you log in more often, because that's what the mission table actually do. It's just an excuse to make you log on in the game, because what they care about at this moment is just not only the subscriber count, but also how much time everyone spent on the day in the game. And I think it is a fun way to stimulate people to log in the game, see what, complete their bonus objects, so traveling around the world, doing something that is meaningful with their character instead to just sit up and wait what is going on and collect the rewards. And also, basically, work quests I really enjoy them, but sometimes I don't want to do them that day. For example, the emissary cage, because probably I found that the work quests that are up at the time really terrible, or I don't like them. And this could be a cool choice to do something else in the world. So let's say, for example, that day I have no will to do work quests because I found them terrible today. Okay, let's see what are the bonus objects on my mission table. I will plan to do them. Let's see and go travel through the world. Or maybe you can decide which one you want to collect the reward and which are not. In the base of the need you have. That day you need more gold. Next day you need more war supplies. That day you need to get some armors for your follower. That's what is cool. I really think that the fact that with the raid quests or the dungeon, the PvP ones that requires you after you complete the first part to travel, for example, to the raid and beat that particular boss, I've kind of fixed it, the problem with people gearing up with the mission table, because right now you have also to do something in the game, and this is what I really like. I would like to see something like that on all the mission for as a bonus option. I don't need that you need to finish the quest. You need to travel through the world, because this would be pretty tremendous. But just instead, okay, you want that extra gold. You want the cool blue armor for your followers instead for the green one. You want more supplies. You want that crafting currency. Okay, you need to move up your ass, go to the world and do something in order to get them. I think this is a cool idea that on how the mission table will work. Not just, okay, it's not fun, people are not likely, let's just leave it in a corner, and if someone wants to do that, he can, but he's not forced to do. Make it more fun. Study a way to make it fun, so the people would be find it will be okay into doing that activity. Not just make it something completely irrelevant that only the ones that were to min-max the rewards they get a day they will do. If you have your own idea on how the mission and how to fix, because the first thing will be just remove it, but we know they will never do that. So if you have an idea on how would you like to see the mission table implemented in Battle for Azeroth, how to make it more attractive or more engaging or just more fun to the players, please leave a comment down in the section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in our next video. Bye bye.